Need to keep that rolling, you know?
Keep that going, man.
Yeah, man. So let's touch on something from right here. Let's touch on the mayor trying to cancel this drill music in New York. What was your thoughts on all that?
I thought it was dumb, pointless, to be honest. I feel like cops are getting shot since you've been inaugurated and became mayor. Gun violence has been out of control for the past 2 years, while during the whole pandemic, you should say. And your sole blame to it will be music. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, I don't think that is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? I think even before that, you don't have anything for the youth to do in the city. Like nothing. Even pre-pandemic, after school programs, you don't see, I don't even see YMCA no more or none of this shit. So, what else do you think these kids are gonna do?
Yeah.
That's just like the war going on and Biden taking that stance. There's a lot more shit that's more important in this city that's going on than fucking drill music. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna ban, you as New York City mayor, you're gonna ban drill music in New York, like being played on social media?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you ban if most of their following is across seas in Europe? That's what most of their views come from, with drill music. How do you do that?
I mean, there's ways to do it, but I just don't think that was like the smartest thing to like the smartest stance to take on it. How harsh he's going, you know what I mean? Like, just say that you want to sit down and talk to them and be like, yo, do you think that this is a part of the violence and everything that's happening in the city? And we will be able to give you our response, you know what I'm saying? As Fabio did on Academics platform and shit, you know what I'm saying? Asked him, like, you think the music is like the main reason? And he's like, no. It's, if you grew up in New York City, you know what happens in the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is going on every day.
It don't matter that they make music. If they didn't make music, they would just be in the NYPD blotter on in a New York Post. And
that was his point. Like, you can't blame the people that's making the music if when I make a song and I get to a certain level, now I have targets. I don't even know about these enemies that's even looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm in a public eye. So it's difficult to say that, because I'm a proponent of, I don't listen to it. When Cole plays me those songs, I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. But I don't listen to it because I know what energy it gives me. You know what I'm saying? It makes me want to fight or something like that. I don't know, but
it make me want to dance.
That too. It's still fun music. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. You got to give it time to evolve, because even like we said, what's the song? Fabio and Alicia Keys and
New York City.
Yeah, City of Gods, right?
City of Gods.
So it's like, you got to give this music time to evolve, because I'm pretty sure there was people back in the days in the 80s that was like, what's this music, and wanted to stop it. And it evolved to something different. You know what I mean?
Before the 80s, it was like that. Every era is like that.
Yeah, with disco music or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, people will look at something that they don't know and be hesitant to it until it evolves to what it truly is. And hip-hop has evolved to what we see now. You see it in China. You see it in all these other countries that people want to be a part of this culture. You know what I mean? Because it's an accepting culture. So there's many variations to hip-hop and rap and drill music and dance music and house music and everything. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to stop blues music, and he talking about his wife cheated on him and he killed the guy cold-blooded, and Then he went to the bar and had a drink. Like the cowboy music and all that other shit. So,
and I think with the music too, I think people correlate it wrong because they hear music and then equate the music to what's happening in the street, not taking into account that shit was already happening.
Yeah.
And without the music, you wouldn't really know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? They come from this.
Yeah, they're not talking about it on the TV screens.
Right. Yeah. So when you hear the music, it's like, oh shit, I know what he's talking about.
Then you just so happen to see a story that happened that week when you heard this song, saying you like, damn. Oh. Or something might happen to their camp or something, and you're like, oh, so they involved in it.
Right.
No.
They from that area, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you got these YouTube fucking detectives, and they be piecing shit together. Like, oh, who you talking about in this song? They said, oh, this dude got killed, this was his name, this is who they gotta be talking about, he was connected to and you see on the news they say he was a good kid and all that, but nah, you know what I'm saying? So they be breaking it down, then it's, you know, that's all you gotta do is watch it, be like, oh, that's what's happening. And it might not even be that to the T, you know what I'm saying? Because we know how these little niggas are. A lot of them be rapping about shit
that they just see.
Like they don't even have no connection.
Or even just heard a story.
They don't even have no connection to it. Somebody else did that. But the fact that you was beefing with them and son got hit, now you rapping about it.
Yeah.
We could equate that to having drama with somebody and we ain't put them under, but somebody else did, and it's like, oh, hey.
Yeah, that's like 300. Like the movie 300, the guy with the one eye.
Right.
He sent him back to tell the story.
Exactly.
Rap a song about it. Make a poem about it.
Same shit.
Back in them days, yeah.
You using it to taunt, you know, another artist, and it might infuse other people, but the rivalry, the blood being spilled is already there before you hear the songs.
Yeah.
So I think they look at it wrong. It's already hot.
So maybe you as a mayor should dive deeper than the surface of music. You know what I'm saying? That's the surface of it. That's just the cover.
I hate when they try to fix a generation that's already set in their ways. You have to let them be and figure things out. Just like with our generation, us listening to music we was listening to murder, death, kill, homicide, sell drugs, fuck bitches, you know what I'm saying, get money, right? I mean, we emulated that to a fault. You know what I'm saying? We still was who we was, but it's probably a few people that was influenced that to a T. But
but then there's other people that you gonna find in jail. I guarantee you, if you was able to like do an interview with a couple people from death row that did certain shit, you know, they might be. Some of them might say, yo, I was influenced by Silence of the Lambs. Or a movie, you know what I'm saying? Where it's more
book.
Yeah, where it's more graphic than a song, you know what I'm saying? So entertainment could grab the mind. Any form of entertainment could grab the mind.
But my thing is this, what I was getting to, you can't save that generation that you're trying to get to. They are who they are. You got to get to the youth behind them.
Yeah.
And that's the key, so that the ones behind them and that's coming up follow a certain pattern. You have to break that pattern. You worried about, you know what I'm saying, just give you a rough age, 16 to 22, you can't do nothing for them.
Yeah. That's already 16. That's already 8-7 years of doing what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? My kid years already passed me, and there wasn't nobody to shape or form me. So whatever I'm doing now, but then again,
all you could do
people
is
evolve though.
But all you could do is roll it to them and let them and hope that they take it. But
can't
at
be
that
so
point,
harsh
you gotta
as
let them figure it out. They gotta. They already started their race.
Yeah.
The young kids, they at the line. They ain't even start running yet. They ain't figured nothing out yet. So you got to get to them. You got to keep them busy. You got to start more athletic programs. You know what I'm saying? Get some flag football for the kids.
We was just talking about us being younger, playing sports and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there was street shit happening around us and shit, but we tried to stay away from shit. PAL, play football on the block.
So you telling me when shit was more rougher in this city, we have free after school programs and athletic programs that we could just sign up for and then have to pay $5 for a shirt or some shit. But they don't have that now, but you gotta pay like $200 and shit like that. Don't make no sense.
See, they not move. Cause you're not moving with the times. If it's not a police athletics league, make it a police e-league.
Why you don't have more? Why you don't have more female youth athletics, especially with the times it is soccer, volleyball, softball, basketball.
Like these kids like to stay on games and shit. Have a site where you have the game systems that they can't afford. You come there for a few hours, play and shit.
Or not. Just have these programs that's going to keep them active. You complain about, they just get a device. Everybody will say that. Old, young, my age, they get a device, and they just know what to do. It just takes over them. There's nothing available to them. There's nothing available to them. So what else are they going to do? You don't even see kids outside playing football on the street. I can't tell you the last time I see that. And when I see it, if I see it, because I seen some kids playing football in 309 Park, I stop and watch. Yeah. But you don't have nothing available to them, so what else are they going to get into? Imagine if we did have PAL, or even fucking Bridging the Gap, bro. Imagine we ain't had that shit, and we was still into shit. But imagine if that wasn't our break, like, we gonna go here, play pool, play spades, and they got computers in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they taking us to the trip, we going to Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? We had shit that took us away and made us be like, yo, we don't just gotta be on the block, getting into dumb shit. And that made us start getting away.
Yeah. So maybe you should go more into the streets and see what's happening in the streets.
So fuck Eric Adams.
And try to, you know what I mean?
Fuck Eric Adams.
But I don't know. I don't think that was the smartest play, but we'll see what happens with that, because it's going to be hard, like you said, to what you want all the hundreds of rappers from New York to come to your office and play you their music? Like, what are you talking about?
And then you just only gonna restrict New York drill?
Yeah, man, don't do that. Don't be like that.
And then he also trying to end this vaccine mandate for your boy Kyrie, so he could play. Because he was Brooklyn Borough president before this, so.
He need a chip for Buddy to flow in New York.